With the FBI acting as his shield, Whitey Bulger's criminal empire flourished, and his reign of terror really intensified. His operations were vast and varied, honestly, a portfolio of crime that generated millions of dollars. He was the king of extortion, demanding rent and street tax from bookmakers, drug dealers, and even legitimate business owners all across the city. To refuse was to invite a brutal beating or, sometimes worse. He controlled the drug trade in South Boston, especially the distribution of cocaine and marijuana, all while carefully cultivating this public myth that he kept hard drugs out of his neighborhood. But that was a lie. Just another piece of calculated propaganda to maintain local support while he profited from the very poison he claimed to despise. His ruthlessness was legendary, and murder was simply a tool of the trade. Bulger was not a man who delegated killing. More often than not, he was a hands-on executioner. Acting on intelligence from his corrupt FBI handlers, he would lure suspected informants or rivals to their deaths. One house in South Boston became a notorious killing floor. Victims would be brought to the home, interrogated, often by Bulger himself, and then murdered. Their bodies were unceremoniously buried in the dirt basement, their disappearances just adding to the ghost stories that swirled around this untouchable gangster. At his trial in 2013, he was ultimately convicted of participating in 11 of these brutal murders, though law enforcement believes the true number is much higher. The details of these murders reveal a shocking level of cold-blooded cruelty. One victim, John McIntyre, was a fisherman suspected of cooperating with authorities. He was lured to the house, chained to a chair, and interrogated by Bulger for hours. After getting the information he wanted, Bulger tried to shoot him in the head with a machine gun, but it jammed. Unfazed, he just grabbed a pistol and finished the job. Another victim was Deborah Davis, the girlfriend of his partner Stephen Fleming. Bulger decided she knew too much about their FBI connection. He allegedly strangled her himself, a crime that really showed no one, not even those in their inner circle, was safe if they were perceived as a liability. This violence wasn't random, it was strategic. Every murder sent a clear message to the underworld and to the community: silence is survival. The fear he instilled was his greatest asset. Witnesses would develop sudden cases of amnesia. Victims would refuse to identify their attackers. Even honest police officers were wary of investigating Bulger, fearing that any information they gathered could be leaked back to him through the corrupted FBI office, putting their own lives in danger. For nearly 2 decades, Whitey Bulger operated as a state-sanctioned monster, a testament to how absolute power, protected by a corrupted badge, can lead to absolute terror.